Acknowledge me.
What up, guys? I'm back. How y'all guys doing? What's up, Anthony? What's good? We here for Raw, September 8th, man. Oh man, we got a weird Bailey promo going on right now, doing that same weirdo stuff. We already know she going heel, and under Mr. H, that's one of the worst things to do is go heel because he don't know what to do with a heel at all. Anthony said, "Yo, I had fried chicken and tater tots and Pepsi beverage for dinner. That's what's up. I had like pizza. There's some other little stuff, but good to see you though, Anthony." Anthony said, "I want to go see Long Walk." Well, I've never heard of Long Walk. I never heard of that one yet. What up, Joshua? He said, "Hey, what's up, bro?" Hey, Josh, what's going on? Another Bailey promo. Same old stuff. Same old stuff, guys. Nothing to even really say like, oh my gosh, Bailey's doing the same thing. They need to hurry it up, even though it's going to be something dumb. Now we got Penta versus Rusev. And I was saying that too. After, Rusev's match on the last pay-per-view with Sheamus, I was hoping like, man, I'm like, man, please let Rusev move on to something different or new. They sent him at Penta. That's not really much to be fighting. I mean, Penta is pretty much a low-tier jobber at this point, right? So Rusev beating him, which should happen. Rusev should beat him. But it's still like, let's hope this don't turn into no feud between Rusev and Penta, because then that'd just be a waste of both of you guys' time. Just like how much time Mr. Ace wasted with Rusev and Sheamus. And then you already knew Rusev was going to win the feud. Like, it's common sense he was going to win that feud. Because why would they let Sheamus win when he been around forever not doing nothing? This man was fighting his own partner, Butch, forever. Had Butch bitching him up. Well, right now, Rusev is in control right now. I mean, it was just so random too. Like Penta, hey. Then he got to speaking in Spanish and stuff. I'm like, oh Lord, Rusev versus Penta. Penta just ain't been doing nothing. I might as well talk a little bit about the show, man. The show is pretty lackluster, in my honest opinion. It started with Jimmy and Jay, and it's just all about them fighting the Brawns. Right, they get interrupted. The Brawns come out. No Seth Rollins. I still find it very strange and weird how they keep separating Bronson and them and Seth Rollins. It's like ever since Seth, especially like within this past 2 to 3 weeks, it's like Seth has not been around the Brawns like that. He just ain't been around them. But he been with Becky. So it's just weird. It's like they're purposely separating them, which is weird. It kind of reminds me of the Judgment Day where they're like supposed to be together, but they're clearly just separated. That's what it reminds me of. Which sets up another match between LA Knight and Braun Breaker. So literally the same things is happening on Raw. Like every main event on Raw got to have something to do with Bronson Reed or Braun Breaker. And here it go, LA Knight in the main event again, fighting these dudes again. So that's terrible. Giving us the same exact thing. And then they trying to make a big deal about Jay not wanting to help LA Knight, which he shouldn't. And then Jimmy like, oh, we gotta help him. We gotta help him. And then Jay like, man, I don't want to. And then Jimmy gonna call out Jay and basically say, oh, you're sounding like Roman. You're talking like Roman. Like, oh Lord, now they trying to make Jay. We on commercial break. Now they're trying to make Jay seem like he's like Roman, who you already know they made to seem like he, the way that Mr. H written Roman's character is, they wanted you to not like him. They wanted you to not trust him or like him. That's why he books him so we can get him beat up all the time, because he really doesn't want you liking him. Right? The way Roman got written off, he didn't have to get written off like that. He didn't have to get destroyed for damage. Just like before he got in the division, They were jobbers. Neither one of the dudes was doing much. Braun, yeah, he won the IC title, but they never treated him good. Like Becky Lynch with her title was doing more than what most people doing. She did more than what Braun did. She doing more than what Julia doing. So it just shows you that Braun wasn't even booked good. Seth is the only one who's been kind of booked kind of good under Mr. H. You see, he's gotten like a couple of title opportunities. Got, I think, a couple titles under him. He's always kind of in the main event picture somehow, some way. You know, and he been holding this title ever since WrestleMania. Ain't losing it no time soon. We'll see if Jay come. Maybe that'll lead to another beatdown because it's literally the same stuff. Like, all right, y'all gonna have a match. Who gonna jump in? Who gonna interrupt? Who gonna get beat down? Or is Jay gonna come run for the save? Honestly, I feel like this fight is a waste of time, and it doesn't really matter who wins or what really happens. It's just, hey guys, let's waste your time again with the Vision, and either, well, it can't be Sami Zayn no more because he gone. So now it's either going to be Jay or Jimmy or CM Punk or right, the same people that was in the Fatal 4-Way are still fighting each other, like in the main event. It's either Jay or it's either LA Knight or CM Punk. But see, CM Punk is busy with Seth Rollins. So that's another reason why they're separating Seth and his group, is because he's too busy feuding Seth, and this dumb mixed tag match is coming up that's going to be so stupid. Why would you even bring AJ Lee back to a garbage ass mixed tag team match? The worst match ever created, ever. Like, mixed tag team matches are the worst. And this is what you want to get us excited about? You want to get us excited about the Brawns versus Jimmy and Jay in a pointless match? He loves to put the Samoans in pointless ass shit. Like, he do it to all minorities, but man, he really has a big thing with putting Samoans in pointless matches. It's like Roman had a pointless match against Braun Breaker just to end up destroyed at the end of it. It was so pointless. Jimmy and Jay in a pointless match against the Brawns, where it doesn't even matter who wins or who loses. It's pointless. Well, Seth isn't. They're in a pointless ass match. This is not good hype for WrestlePalooza. I don't give a damn about it. I'm not watching that shit. I ain't spending my money on that shit unless I find another way to watch it, which I might put time into. But I damn sure ain't giving them the money. And then you can still watch the other. Oh, here come the New Day and Grayson Wilder. What are they going to do? New Day, you know, ain't nothing. Mr. H definitely booked them like horrible trash and made them turn heel for nothing. He loves to ruin people's characters. Penta goes over the top, knocks two of them down. Rusev gets knocked out the ring. Penta going over the top again. Oh, no, he jumps through the middle into a punch. Big right hand from Rusev. Oh, Mexican Destroyer. Nope, but kick out at two. I mean, what else happened? You basically had another segment between... I mean, I couldn't even believe they was talking about Jay and them on SmackDown. Like, he made sure Bronson called out Jay for being on SmackDown. Like, oh, Jimmy, what are you doing here? Why would you write somebody to call somebody out like that? But you literally had a show full of Raw superstars on SmackDown, but they don't get called out, though. How ridiculous is that? But you questioning why Jimmy here, but ain't nobody questioning why AJ Lee, CM Punk, who else? Right, Seth Rollins and Becky basically took up the whole show. Basically, he is trying so hard to make WrestlePalooza something when it's not going to be nothing. The matches don't even seem good. I feel like you would be a fool to pay for this shit because they're not even trying to make it good or even trying to make it creative. 1, 2. Oh, Rusev won with a big kick. That was so quick though. And he only won because of a distraction from Xavier. And then he Penta got distracted, jumped off the ropes until Rusev's big kick and he just won. He ain't even do the, like the camel clutch. I forget what he called that move. But yeah, he jumped right into the kick. I mean, we knew Rusev was going to win anyways, right? Why would you have Penta go over Rusev when Rusev is the one entering the new feud? So we knew that. I just hope this feud don't continue. Like, is y'all really going to do something with Rusev? Like, do something big with him, All right, the Bron's backstage. I guess we headed to the main event now. This is just so trash though, because literally every main event of Raw be the same thing. Jay versus Braun, LA Knight versus Bronson, CM Punk versus Braun. Like it be this every week. Just go back and look at all the weeks, and you'll see it. They're like in every main event, and the same shenanigans happen every time. It's who finna get beat up, or are they gonna beat the Bronze up? But most of the time, they beat you up as Seth gonna help, because that's something else I noticed. If Seth ain't there to help them, then most of the time they get their ass whooped. Unlike what they did to Roman. Magically, they're powerful enough to beat Roman and Jay. I mean, what else happened? Right, Bailey had a weird old promo as usual. Right, we had basically Seth and AJ Lee and them took all the time up. AJ Lee took her belt. Becky wanted her belt back. I kind of missed exactly what happened because they were talking for a long time. So I kind of missed what happened, but it looked like CM Punk came out of nowhere. I don't know. Seth came out of nowhere. So maybe they got into a brawl. Becky got her belt back. And then they just ended like that where they just went their separate ways. They, Becky and them kind of walked away like they did last time on SmackDown. We had Lyra go against Raquel. Raquel gets a very rare win over Lyra. Raquel literally won clean over Lyra, which was very unexpected. That's a very rare win right there. I'm surprised. Even though the match didn't really mean nothing, though. So I'm like, maybe they let Lyra lose that because it don't mean much. But then, the important match, she probably wins. They used to do that with Sami Zayn a lot, where he wouldn't really win the important matches, but then once the important matches come around, now he winning them. Even though lately he been winning shit nonstop in a row. Lately, he's just been winning. So that was a pointless match. Well, Raquel did get the win, which I'm surprised about, but they're gonna have Lyra come back in some type of form or fashion. It was another match too. Right, wasn't they supposed to do Asuka versus Nikki Bella? I think that was supposed to happen tonight too. Asuka versus Nikki Bella, which would just happen so randomly. I don't know why Mr. H wants EO to interact with all of the one you're interacting with Rhea, which is causing division between you and your homegirls. Now you're interacting with Nikki Bella, which is causing interaction with you and your homegirls. Just the same repeated garbage to put over, I guess, Nikki and Rhea. Oh, there's a Battlefield 6 coming out now. Damn. I don't think Asuka is finna go over Nikki though. Like, why would they do that? Cody Rhodes could clearly be on the show. How's Cody Rhodes doing all this other shit, but he can't be on the show? It's like they don't even want to use Cody even when he got the title. How the world is Seth Rollins running around acting like he the only champion right now? And as you can see, Mr. H is putting more effort into Seth Rollins and what they're doing than anything that Cody is doing. As y'all can clearly see. We back on commercial. Trying to hype up WrestlePalooza like it's a big deal. WrestlePalooza ain't finna be nothing. It ain't gonna be no different than when Raw first got on Netflix. It's just finna be one little hype little show and act like, oh, it's a good pay-per-view, and it's gonna be mid at best. We should already know this. These matches alone seem bad. I mean, people probably gonna be interested in Brock versus Cena, but even that's not that interesting because we don't know why they're fighting. We don't know why Brock is doing what he's doing. Cena wasted a heel turn and lost the title, so it's kind of like a pointless fight. Yeah, we'll kind of be into it a little bit because it's Brock Cena, but it ain't that interesting though. So that's probably the most interesting match. I'm trying to think of all the matches. Right now, they're going over what happened with John Cena and Sami Zayn, which was a total rub to Sami Zayn. You're basically putting Sami Zayn on the same level as Cena, which is a garbage ass move for Mr. H. I mean, he's basically putting Sami Zayn above Cena, y'all. Look how he ruined Cena's heel turn. Mr. H don't give a fuck about John Cena. He a hater of him. If Mr. H really like John Cena, he wouldn't be sending Brock Lesnar at him for no fucking reason at all. You know, Brock Lesnar literally says nothing. Literally doesn't say why or nothing. Just doing it. Just that's all you got to do, huh? I guess more superstars should do that. Just come out, attack somebody, hit them with your finisher, and then you might get a PLE match. What's the point of all these tournaments and all this other bullshit when you could just come out, hit somebody with your finisher, and now you in a PLE? And then they wanted you to get hype over it, but it's nothing to get hyped about. It's like it just shows you the desperation of Mr. H. And it shows you the desperation of the WWE to try to trick you into believing that things are more hype than what it truly is. This shit is nowhere near hype. Boy, it's John Cena matches low-key that were more hype than this recently. Or at least made a little bit more sense. Shit, look at all the hype between John Cena and R-Truth. Shit, that shit had hype. Oh, Brock Lesnar will be live on SmackDown. Well, let's see if he finally say something, because he ain't said nothing. And it's been like 2 months, which is just trash. We got LA Knight working out in the back. Here comes Jimmy. So Jimmy don't want to be cool with Jay. Like, here go Mr. H again, adding the division to the brothers, the twins. Can't make them be on the same page. You're forcing Jimmy to be cool with LA Knight, but not forcing them to be cool with each other. But Jay don't want to be cool with him. So it's like so stupid just to keep LA Knight relevant. Like, wouldn't it make more sense to help your brother and be with your brother and follow your brother? Why are you letting your brother go for a fucking LA Knight who literally your brother is beefing with? This is the stupid shit that Mr. H does to just keep people protected and relevant, like, and make the Usos be weaker than what they can actually be. I mean, this is dumb as hell. Imagine this in real life. You know, obviously you're going to go with your brother. Obviously. Apparently Jay Uso left, but he probably going to be back to help just because Jimmy is here. And then LA Knight just talked a whole bunch of shit and just said he didn't need your help. See? So you would be a fool to help him. Why ain't you just listen to Jay? But we know Mr. H wrote Jimmy to be a dumbass. Something he loves to do to minorities. He loves to make minorities look very stupid and look very weak, which is nothing but a stereotype. Here come Nikki. He do it all the time. Make you look dumb or make you look weak. Shit, look at the MFTs. Just made to look stupid and weak, even though it's 4 of them. Y'all got a dude on y'all team that's like 7 feet tall and y'all still be looking dumb and weak. Still be looking stupid. All right, man. I hope Nikki can do better in this match because we know her last match was trash, man. And it's like I really didn't want to diss her. It's like I want to give Nikki the benefit of the doubt because, you know, she's older now. So it's like I don't want to diss her too much. So I'm hoping this match be a little bit better. Like, cause man, Nikki versus Becky was just bad. Man, it was bad in so many levels. Nikki she gotta get some of that rust off. We on another commercial. What up, Durante? He said, "What up, brother? How you doing today? How's the family? Just finished washing dishes. Had a better time doing that." That's fucked up, but it's so true. You like, man, I'd rather wash dishes than do this shit, man. For real. It's like no real effort is really put into these shows. It's like they got you just like SmackDown. And SmackDown didn't have a random Brock Lesnar event and AJ Lee coming back. SmackDown literally would have been nothing, but it's still kind of nothing at the same time. And now we're over here. AJ Lee's already back. So you can't use her for hype. You're not using Brock. So we're just going to go back to the same routines and still give you AJ Lee CM Punk again, like we just gave you on SmackDown. So a lot of repetitiveness. And now we're getting a very repetitive main event with LA Knight versus Braun Breaker. Like, oh my gosh. Man, we just keep seeing these dudes in the main event, man. Dominic doing nothing. I don't even think we've seen the Judgment Day like that. Still doing nothing with Dominic. Doing nothing with him. Nothing to make him look good or nothing. Just got Dominic with a title. I swear Mr. H does that, man. I swear he just puts titles on minorities just to make you think he like him. Just so you know, just so the people who are not smart enough to read between the lines, you know, it'll trick them real quick. It'll be like, how is Mr. H? How does he not like people of color, but then he lets you hold the belt? Yeah, he lets you hold the belt, but he treats you way less worse than non-melanated people. Like, it's so obvious. Like, it will literally be happening in your face where one person be doing way more and the other one won't. Just like with Julia and Becky. Julia literally doing nothing, barely even being used on the show. Just like Stephanie. Why Stephanie can't be used? Why is Stephanie not being used? She got a whole world title match coming up with EO, and we just not going to use Stephanie. And then EO is just constantly going in circles with Nikki and Rhea and not even being cool with her people. Oh, this booking is just so biased and so terrible. Because Julia and Becky is a very good comparison of how he treats minorities, right? Like, look at all the stuff Bailey and Becky is doing right now. You got Becky taking main events, still in the show. And she ain't even a world champion. Shit, remember when Naomi had the belt? Was she in main storylines taking over the show? No, the hell she wasn't. But he'll do it for Becky though. Just like Sammy. Sammy is a mid-card title holder. Why is he having big time matches, taking up all the time, taking up all the show, being treated so important? But he's a mid-card title holder. And then, like I said, then you look on the other side of the spectrum, who has the same title as him on the same level? Dominic. Well, why is Dominic not getting all that great treatment? See, Mr. H is making it very obvious that he is biased. But I don't know why some people act like they can't see it. It's like, bro, the shit happens in front of your face 24/7. And now we're supposed to be blind and act like we can't see this treatment. Nikki Bella is clearly finna go over Asuka. If Asuka win this match, I would be freaking shocked. Because it's like, what's the point of keeping Asuka relevant right now? Unless he want to send Asuka at Rhea or some shit. I don't know. Durante said, I just seen a clip of Bailey on Instagram. She tweaking. Yeah, that segment was just it was like the same thing. It's like just like with Bailey. It's like y'all not giving Bailey nothing, man. Just turn weirdo heel already. Just turn into Nikki Cross already. Because that's all what you're doing. Okay, we just got a shoulder block from Asuka. I guess this match is playing out better than Nikki's last match. I guess. Right, they was just sitting there arguing. I don't know what the hell is going on. Nikki gets a drop kick. Durante said Stephanie couldn't make the contract signing. LOL. That's some garbage. Mr. Ace just doesn't want to use Stephanie. That's what it is. He just don't want to really use her. Just like Bianca. He just don't want to use her. Just like he did with Jade. Left Jade up on a hanger over a kayfabe injury forever just because he just didn't want to use her. And then what happens when Jade comes back? Finally gets some sort of a run just to get beat clean by Tiffany, which is more proof that he just didn't want to use her. Just like Bianca got her losing in triple threats at WrestleMania. He just don't want to use her. Shit, he don't even want to use Naomi. Again, that was just to trick the fans. Make him think he really wanted to give a black woman the title. You know, fool the audience. Trick the simple-minded. 1, 2, spine buster from Nikki into a 2 count. Shit, I feel bad for Kyrie because lately Kyrie ain't even been doing nothing. Kyrie just been in the middle of the bullshit, but she really hasn't been doing anything or getting any matches. So what's up with a Kyrie? Now you got Oscar holding the Kyrie in the way just so she can get a quick kick. Oh my gosh, not another commercial break. Oh my God. Man, Raw really is nothing but ads. It really is, man. It is ad city, yo. Man, they need to bring the crazy John Cena back, man. Bring the crazy John Cena back, man. This heel Cena that got boring. Then he's just watered down and weak, just like when Cena was a face before he turned heel. Mr. H had him jobbing out pretty much. Solo beat him. Now you getting beat up by Brock. Turned you heel just for nothing because he knew that he wanted it to be a part of his plan, but the plan backfired because of what happened with The Rock. So he just went along with it, but he knew the whole time he was just going to sabotage it anyways, since what The Rock wanted to do never got put out there. So he kind of was like, all right, I'll let him run this little heel run, but in the end, I'm going to ruin it. That's what it is. Why would he have respect for John Cena when in his mind he thinks he's number one and he thinks he's the best in his head?
Get you a Slim Jim, Goose. Yeah.
Stop it to a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
That's funny because they really do say that. Oh man, I miss the old Slim Jim commercials. The old Slim Jim commercials were really, really good. Nah, it's kind of crazy now, but I guess they still all right now. Don't want to use Stephanie, man. And you know Stephanie is liked, and you know she's over. Mr. H does not like that. He hates that, man. He like, man, I don't want this girl to be that over. I mean, man, that's how I know it wasn't going to be no Naomi versus Stephanie. That's how I know her pregnancy is fake. It's not real. And if you see a damn kid and they be like, oh, this is their kid, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a surrogate. Celebrities do that all the time. They have surrogates. Most celebrities do not have their own kids. That's just a simple fact that most people do not know because they don't understand. But they'll lie to you and tell you they did. But you won't know the truth or the proof of if they really did it or not. Because I ain't finna let that shit fool me either. I better see some real pictures. And even then, that could be fake. They done fake that shit with other celebrities. All right, we back off commercial. I just knew they weren't going to do it because they never booked her in any singles matches. And notice the whole time Tiffany was in singles matches, winning clean. So it's not a weird coincidence that Naomi was never booked in them. And then when she finally gets the opportunity to be in one, which you know more than likely she had to go over in, magically she's pregnant. Bullshit. Bullshit. Asuka misses a drop kick from the top rope. I guess Nikki is doing a little better this match, though. You know I've been paying attention to that. WrestlePalooza, yeah. Come buy the tickets, watch it on ESPN. Yeah, but people overseas still get to watch it on Netflix. How fucking bullshit is that? People overseas, so they don't got to worry about that high ass price, and they get to still watch it. But us in the United States, we got to switch to a high ass price that don't nobody want to pay. How much do you really care about the American audience, Mr. H, the man who's not really from America? And ain't it mighty strange how ever since Mr. H came into power, ain't it strange how often the WWE goes overseas or out of country now? Like back when Vince was running this shit, boy, he barely went overseas or out of country. Maybe Saudi Arabia or something like that. He barely ever did it. Look at the WWE today. Boy, they going overseas at least 10 to 15 times a year. Maybe even more than that, just when you include the regular shows too. It's like, how much do he really care about the U.S.? No, all I care about is my Canadian fans and my fans overseas. I don't really care about the American audience. Probably because the American audience is the ones that's going to give you more of the truth of how they feel about people. You go to these other places like Canada and overseas, they're just excited just to be there, just to see it. You know, the American audience is more used to the product. So they don't fall so goofy, or they don't just be so, energetic or eager about it unless it's really good. That's why I think it go overseas a lot too, because where Mr. H, he could do anything and it might look good because the audience just be so into it no matter what it is. Right now, they're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin right now. Asuka just went for, it looked like she went for the chokehold, but I don't know what happened right there. Nikki got out of ring. I hope that wasn't no botch, man. This starting to look a little weird. Okay, Nikki gets a roll up for a 2 count. Now she picks her up. Alabama slam. 1, 2. Asuka gets a 2 count. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton next week. That's a pointless waste of time match for both of you guys. Oh, I think Nikki was just going for a finisher, but Asuka reversed. It's a lot of reverses going on. Asuka connects a kick, knocks her straight down. I think Asuka's going for her finisher now. She's off the ropes. What? The Empress Impact? That was basically like an enziguri or a spinning wheel kick. Rear naked choke from Asuka. Is it over with for Nikki? Oh, man, Nikki go out like this. It's like, damn. Nikki trying to roll over. It's a rear naked choke. She taps. Wow. So Asuka did win. So what was the point of putting Nikki in that damn? Like, damn. Nikki surely didn't beat Becky either. Tonight had some weird wins, though. Because Raquel had a win and Asuka had a win. But I just don't understand what was the point unless you want to send Asuka as somebody else. Because Asuka been beefing with Rhea. So maybe they'll do like Asuka Rhea before they do Io Rhea. Because 9 times out of 10, Io is going to beat Stephanie. I doubt Stephanie is going to beat Io. They're not even using Stephanie. And low-key, Stephanie should get that belt because we done seen Io Sky with the belt 1,000 times. Even though I like Io, and I'd rather see her with the belt than some other people. Now they re-showing what happened with CM Punk. See, I missed this part. I ain't know CM Punk ran the ring. See, why did Seth get in the ring? See, I missed that part. Seth looking like a cowboy. What, boy, he be coming out with these crazy ass outfits. CM Punk hugging AJ Lee again and kissing A Lee. Man, this is starting to look lame. Y'all making wrestling turn lame, yo. You in here hugging your girl, all this. Ain't you supposed to be like hardcore and shit? This is kind of lame and CM Punk out now that I really look at it. And Seth. It makes Seth look like a punk too, because he's standing behind his woman, which is just ridiculous. Like, why is Becky standing up to your opponent? Shouldn't you be doing it, not Becky? Man, y'all starting to hoe up these wrestlers. I'm starting to see this. Like, it's just getting too mushy. Like, come on now, this is wrestling, man. This is the same shit where girls like China and shit get her head taken off. What the fuck is this? Oh, wow. Next Monday, face-to-face, guys. Like we supposed to care, give a shit. We already done seen y'all have segments 2 shows in a row. Now y'all actually gonna stand face-to-face. We don't give a fuck. Lyra going against Roxanne next week. Lyra just got beat by Raquel. So let me guess. She's going to beat Roxanne, though. Because I doubt Lyra going to lose to them both. Well, that's bogus, too. Why did you take John Cena off SmackDown? This is my last SmackDown. Why? So he could be overshadowed by all the other people on Raw? You know SmackDown, basically the biggest thing on SmackDown was John Cena. Now you finna pack him up with all the other people. I swear Mr. Ray's don't give a shit about John Cena. Now we got the Judgment Day backstage talking about I don't know what. No Dominic. No Dominic. Oh, finally he shows up. He's talking about preparing for his Worlds Collide match. Here go the same garbage. Finn Balor bitching again about him talking to Al Grande. The same old fucking garbage. Again, why are y'all even together? Why? Like, why is JD putting his finger and hand all in Dominic's face? Low key, I would have slapped his hand out of my face. Don't put your hand in my face like that. Maybe I'm gonna need help if you guys can get banned last week. The same old dysfunction. Boy, the Judgment Day is so played out. You should just, just do it already. Just keep Raquel and Roxanne together. Obviously, keep JD and Finn together. And just have Dominic doing his own thing. That's all you have to do. Nah, let's group them all together, but they're not really together. Nah, let's do that instead. So it could be a beef between, like I said, it's no different between when Damian was there. It was a constant beef between Damian and the rest. It seemed like Carlito left and it just didn't change. Nothing. I think it used to be a little bit more funnier and stuff when Carlito was there. I think they did add a little bit, just like when R-Truth was a part of it. It seemed a little more funner. All right, we got LA Knight. Come get your LA Knight meal from McDonald's with the lemon iced cookies. Come get them. Get your LA Knight lemonade with your lemon iced cookies. Yeah. I mean, there's literally no meat or nothing in the meal. There is none of that. It's just cookies and shit. And fatness, it's just cookies and shit. They probably only give you a little lemonade, give you a yogurt or some shit. They ain't gonna give you, it's gonna be like 2 Slim Jims in there. You know they're gonna throw some Slim Jims in that meal. You know they are. Yeah, we on commercial. Come get that. Come get them lemon ice cookies from my meal. Yeah. It's gonna be all lemonade and shit. Thanks, Jay. But to be clear, lose the old baking out. Keep sprinkles. All right, let's go, man. Let's get ready for this boring ass main event. I'm looking at the clock now, and I realize we do not have a lot of time for this. This is about to be what? A 5 to 8-minute match with shenanigans. The real question is Jay Uso gonna come in and save LA Knight tonight? Now it would be some dumb ass shit if they did, especially knowing that LA Knight just said, "Hey, I don't need your help." Because wouldn't it be crazy if LA Knight just start getting his ass beaten, getting his ass jumped? What 9 times out of 10 is gonna happen. No matter if Braun wins or loses, you know dang well they gonna just jump him afterwards. So here it go. You not gonna let LA Knight take that ass whooping on his own? Nope. It's gonna be Jimmy probably running in. And then this is my guess of what's gonna happen. Jimmy's gonna run in. Jimmy is gonna try to save LA Knight, but he's not gonna be successful in saving him. And then out the blue, when they're getting beat up, then Jay is gonna come back, and then Jay probably gonna make the save. That's probably what's gonna happen. And Seth Rollins is gonna be nowhere near involved. Why did Mr. H write Paul Heyman off? Because as you can see, he wrote Paul Heyman off too. So Seth's not really with y'all. Paul Heyman is gone, and Paul Heyman was representing the Bron. So what do they really have left? Because I don't know. I got a strong feel because I'm starting to get so used to not seeing Seth with him, but they claiming that Seth is still with him, but he's not really with him. So I got a strong feeling that Seth is not going to try to run out and help tonight. He's too busy with his boo. He's too busy in a dumbass feud. Why would you even put Seth Rollins in a feud like that when you know he's in a group? You know he's in this group. All right. Asuka backstage talking smack to Nikki, making Asuka look bogus like she's a sore winner. That's all that this basically is implementing. I know one thing, they better not fight again. I know that. Now she pushed her. Nikki just pushed Asuka. Now here comes Rhea to stand up. Didn't I just say that too? I said, I'm like, that's why they let Asuka beat her. So she could fight Rhea to get Rhea ready to fight Io. Rhea don't even got no fucking connection with Nikki. So here go the weird dumb shit. Like, why is Rhea standing up for Nikki? Yeah, Rhea, it ain't Rhea supposed to be cool with Asuka to show that she's cool with Io. Like, this is just dumb. Are they really gonna use a Kyrie now? Because they ain't been using her. I'll tell you one thing though, Asuka is very good playing her character, even though her character is not good in my opinion, but she's good at playing it. It's just very stereotypical. That's why I don't really like her character. It's like an evil, stereotypical Asian woman, I can't believe Rhea. So, hey, at least Rhea ain't do shit tonight because I get tired of Rhea ass. At least she ain't really do shit, but eventually she will. Rhea just stepped in for Nikki. Shirley didn't save her in that match. Oh, damn. Have I been missing comments? Oh, my bad if I haven't been seeing the comments. My bad. I don't know why I ain't even had the comments up. Danny said, what's up, bro? Not watching the show. Just dropping in to support. Any clips you would recommend checking out for the highlights of this show? I guess what happened with Jimmy and Jay. I guess because Jay was basically trying to say, like, hey, we shouldn't help LA Knight. And Jay had good enough reason to say that. And then Jimmy was like, oh, well, you don't sound the same. You're starting to sound like Roman. So I guess that was one clip to just look at because it's like, wow, they trying to paint Jay like he's the bad guy now when Jay is clearly right. And it's sad that they separating the Usos. You got them together in a tag match at WrestlePalooza, but they're acting separated. I don't even think the CM Punk AJ Lee shit was worth anybody's time, especially if you seen what happened on SmackDown. So I can't really recommend that. Shit, there's really no recommendations tonight except what happened between Jimmy and Jay. Because the big question tonight is, well, I don't know if it's really a big question or not, but the big question is Jay going to come up to help LA Knight? Because Jimmy wants to help LA Knight, but Jay doesn't. So my whole prediction for tonight is no matter who wins the match, because it really doesn't matter, like always. It doesn't matter if LA Knight wins or Bronson wins. It doesn't matter. All that this match is doing is all about what happens after the match. Because we already know Bronson and them just love to attack people. And my prediction is that they're gonna start beating the hell out of LA Knight. Jimmy gonna run in for the save. Jimmy gonna get his ass whooped with LA Knight, and then that's what's gonna cause Jay to come back. Even though Jay did say he was leaving, basically pulling a Seth Rollins. I mean, that's what I think. And if it goes down like that, then damn, this shit is too easy to figure out. Because right now, it's like, why should we even care about LA Knight? Oh, wow, Bronson Reed. Oh, he's got LA Knight mounted, giving him mounted punches and headbutts. Like I said, none of this matters. What matters is after the match. That's what really matters here. Just like with Solo and Bronson, it didn't matter. Even though if Bronson would have beat him, that would have just been horrific. But at the end of the day, it really kind of didn't matter, though. It didn't, because it was all about what happened after the match, right? Not Solo, Roman and Bronson. It's like nobody gives a fuck about the match because of what happened afterwards, which was way more than dramatic than the actual match. It sucked like holy hell to see Roman Reigns get done up like that. I don't give a damn if he's shooting a movie or not. You didn't have to write him off like that. You really didn't. You're really just trying to make the man look weak as shit and embarrass that man, which is sad. He one of the best talents Mr. A's got right now, and Mr. A's could care less. LA Knight tosses Bronson out the ring. LA Knight finna jump through with this little Gumby leg kick, suicide Gumby legs. He actually didn't slip up too much, because sometimes when he do that move, he do be just slipping up, yo. And thank you for the support too, Danny. Now he's in Braun's face. Braun talking shit, looking weird, acting weird. He throws Bronson into the ring post, then throws him into the steps. I don't know, man. Braun Breaker was just acting goofy as hell. LA Knight stands on the steps, taunts. He keeps putting all his attention in the fucking Braun. I'm laughing because it's like he can't even focus on a fight. He just keep looking at Braun talking shit. Like, it's kind of funny. Danny said, damn, they ruined LA Knight and Jey Uso. Could have been two massive superstars, both massively over with the fans. Seems like every week they are becoming more and more boring and uninteresting. And not only that, he wants to put them in a feud with each other. It's like he been kind of signaling this feud for a while now. Jey Uso versus LA Knight. It's like he don't want neither one of them to kind of do their own thing. It's like he just got to keep them at odds with each other. It's like, why they can't just be cool? I mean, they're in commercials with each other. What the fuck? They're in commercials with each other, yo. Snap it to a Slim Jim, Oos. Yeah, like, come on. Come on. They could be bigger. He ruined them. He did ruin both of them, though. He ruined Jay, especially with Gunther. Gunther is what really ruined Jay. And Gunther's not even here to be seen or found. And LA Knight kind of reminds me of Drew, where he gets to their important matches, but he never really wins them. So that's why I can't even take a Drew McIntyre feud serious, because you just know he's going to lose. And it's sad because they do like to throw LA Knight and shit. They do. Oh, wow, this that new him movie, man. Why do I not see what's the name get promoted in this movie? Like, every time I see the posters of the promotion, It ain't never got Marlon Wayans in it. Now I see the commercial and I'm like, oh, so he is in it. Like his name is not even on the damn poster. I gotta see this movie. Because this movie, I never seen a damn movie like this, but whoa, this movie look demonic as hell. I still want to see it though. Damn, that totally caught my attention, man. That's the first time I ever seen the him commercial. Hold on 1 second, y'all. We on commercial break. Anyways. Hold on, y'all. That's all that Mr. H do. Ruin characters and boost the people that you don't like a Sami Zayn. He'll put all of this effort into a Sami Zayn, into a Rhea Ripley, into a Tiffany Stratton. But he don't give a damn about like Roman and Jade, right? He don't even care about LA Knight. Yeah. Right now, LA Knight taking on this channel. A big promising Reed. Owen Reed. And slams him down. Look away. And that right shoulder count from LA Knight. Like I said, y'all, Sami Zayn literally has the worst finisher I've ever seen for a male. Now, a female doing his finisher, I don't think it's so bad. I remember when Dakota Kai used to do that shit. But Sami Zayn's finisher is literally one of the most wackest, weakest finishers I've ever seen. And they sit here and put Sami like he's some goat. Like, he should have never had a match with John Cena and then got protected by Brock Lesnar. How did Mr. H use Brock Lesnar to protect Sami Zayn? These are the times we living in. Danny said a lot of satanic symbolism in that movie. I didn't know it was that demonic looking. I could tell by the posters because I've been looking at the posters and the posters look kind of creepy too. I don't know why that movie is attracting me though, because now I see a lot of movies, but that one stands out to me a lot more than a lot of the other ones. Maybe because it's something kind of unique, maybe. Well, I don't know how good the movie does. I don't know if it does good or not. Right now, the new Conjuring movie is doing pretty well right now. It's doing better than that Denzel Washington movie. That movie did pretty good too, highest to lowest, but it looked like Conjuring is doing way better though. Yeah. LA Knight laying the smack down. Yeah. Snap into a slim, get you some lemon ice cookies. I'm telling you, they're gonna have a LA Knight meal. I'm telling y'all, man. It's gonna have lemonade and lemon ice cookies. I'm telling y'all, Joe. It's gonna be a McDonald's meal. And that's gonna be the theme of the meal. It ain't gonna be the burger. It ain't gonna be the fry. The theme of the meal is literally gonna be the lemonade and the lemon ice cookies. LA Knight gets tossed out the ring. Talking about some toss him like he don't weigh nothing. Boy, Brian Breaker been talking shit like this whole fight. He been just talking goodness. Somebody yelling in the audience. I can hear them clear as day. LA Knight tosses Bronson over the barricade. Now he's clearing the announce table. He's on the announce table. I don't know what he's going to do here. He's running, jumping. Oh, no wonder I didn't know what he was going to do because what he did was just so terrible. He basically did a jumping crossbody splash, but it looked horrible and it connected terrible. It's like he shouldn't even did that, honestly. No wonder, because I'm just sitting here trying to figure it out. I'm like, what are you going to do right here? Yeah, he did nothing, basically. Now, LA Knight is trying to knock Bronson out the ropes again. He already did that. Didn't work, though. Now he's ducking under multiple times. That looked like a little mishap, too. Braun throws him into the corner. Neck breaker. Oh, he didn't get the jumping neck breaker. Bronson just kind of no-sold it. He just didn't go down. Oh, but he misses the senton. LA Knight back up. LA Knight to the mid rope, looking like he going for the elbow. Here it come. Yeah, he hits it. Honestly, I don't even know what he calls that move. 2 count. That's just what I call it. I don't know what the hell he calls it. Danny True says, seems like Jordan Peele is trying to drop some subliminal messages about people selling their souls for a fake with that movie. Oh, well, yeah. You know, a lot. That's what people got to do in order to really get into the industry and do what they got to do. You pretty much got to sell out your soul and sell out your people. So that would make a lot of sense. And Jordan Peele, ain't he the same person that made the Get Out movie? And that movie had a lot of symbolism in it too. Bronson just won. Damn, sorry, LA Knight. I mean, it don't really matter who wins, though. Let's be honest. Now, this is the important part. All right, here we go. They're jumping LA Knight. Let's see if I predicted it. Overhead toss. You know, we already know LA Knight is finna get worked. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is just way too predictable. Here comes Jimmy. Now, they didn't lay a big beat down on him, which I thought, but they did whoop him up a little bit. But here comes Jimmy. Now, my prediction is that they're going to start taking advantage of Jimmy, which is happening. Braun just speared Jimmy. So, wow, this is literally going exactly what I predicted. Now, let me guess. Here comes Jay to come back and help, even though he really shouldn't help. And even though LA Knight talked all that shit. No Seth Rollins. Remember, I said he will not get involved, and we do not see him. LA Knight gets tossed out the ring. Why? Why are y'all tossing LA Knight out the ring? Damn. So it's going exactly the way I predicted it. Here you go. They was just finna start banging up Jimmy. Now here comes Jay when he said this was way too predictable. I literally predicted this whole ending. Now let me guess. Now Jimmy and Jay gonna stand tall. Let's see. Let's see if Jay can fight him off on his own. He just laid down the yeet punches on Braun. Super kick to Bronson. Jimmy is still acting hurt, which is a red flag. Braun just speared Jay. Now they destroyed Jimmy and Jay. That's petty. Cause why is LA Knight outside the ring? Or are they gonna make it look like LA Knight saved him? Because I still predicted this to happen exactly like this. Now Braun is picking up Jay and Jimmy and putting them on top of each other. Or trying to anyways. I don't know. This is just weird. It's weird how he's stacking them. Oh, here comes LA Knight with a chair. So LA Knight is the one that's going to save y'all. That's Mr. H writing for you. Jimmy J get beat up. LA Knight makes the save. Even though he was the one originally getting beat up. Well, they still stood tall, which is what I predicted, though. I did not think Braun and Bronson were going to get the upper hand once Jay came. And again, no Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins just ain't fucking with them no more. And they're not going to talk about this or acknowledge this. LA Knight picks up Jimmy. But now let me guess. It's finna be all questionable about Jay. Let me guess. He's shaking up with Jimmy. He's so tight with Jimmy. Okay. What about Jay? Jay, with a spear to LA Knight. Hey, that was like Roman, though. I ain't even gonna lie. That kind of was like Roman. But come on, let's be honest, man. Jay and LA Knight are not cool. Damn, he said we good now after that. Now that dude make Jay look bogus. It's like they're trying to turn the fans against Jay too. Because you know Jay, remember I was saying this earlier. I was like, notice that he's trying to make Jay and LA Knight collide when you know both of them got a fan base. So it's almost like he's trying to turn everybody against Jay. Because why would you just make Jay just do all of that when you know Jimmy is... Oh gosh, talk about forced messages. Just forced. Well, that's the end of the show. That did kind of come out of nowhere. That kind of reminded me a little bit when Jay super kicked CM Punk. Like it just literally kind of came out of nowhere. Jay just was like boom, and kind of like with that, like they was purposely not even showing Jay on camera, just so he could just come off camera and just do what he just did.
You often tell me to get lost. I think I took that just a little too literally today.
Man, this episode of Raw was just not good, man. Danny said, been watching a lot of Tubi movies lately. They have a lot of good black movies on there. All different genres. Sci-fi, mystery, action, adventure, drama, horror, you name it. I'm hooked on Tubi. I used to watch Tubi, man. I stopped watching Tubi a little while ago because I started watching other stuff. But I was watching Tubi for a hot minute. I was watching TV shows I watched. I still got it, man. I still get advertisements on my phone for it. Like they always be popping in telling me like new little things they got. So maybe I should start watching it. Whoa. Nah, something just caught my attention that just weirded me out because it's something that I've been doing lately that I've been kind of focusing on, and all of a sudden I see the same type of thing on the news. Like that's weird. Anyways. Danny said, are they trying to turn Jey Uso heel? This is what it's looking like to me. And maybe that's why he said you like Roman, because just like they made Roman the bad guy, just like when Sammy was involved with the bloodline, that whole stuff was about boosting Sammy and making Roman be weaker and be the bad guy. Even though Roman was doing nothing but speaking truth and speaking facts the whole time. But they kept playing it out like he was the bad guy, just like with Roman trying to beat up Paul Heyman, you know, trying to make him look like he's a bad guy, like he's just a punk. Like, oh, you'll beat up Raw, you know, you'll beat up Paul Heyman, and then he choked him out, which made him look kind of bad too. So then gets destroyed by Braun, but that's what it's looking like to me. It looked like he wants to turn the fans against Jay. Because you know people like LA Knight. But it's like you're forcing the fans to pick and choose. Because if they do have this feud, which they probably are, you're forcing them to pick and choose. And then it's already like you finna make Jay to be the bad guy. So now when LA Knight comes back and attacks Jay, which you know is probably going to happen, now it's going to look justifiable. And you know it's going to be probably something that screws Jay out of something. We know it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if next week Jay had a match or something. And then now LA Knight gets his get back. But ain't nobody going to look bad at LA Knight because they're going to be like, oh, he's getting his get back. I mean, that spear was good, though, man. Because, you know, Braun, he be trying to spear people out of nowhere. So Jay just doing it out of nowhere was a little cool. But it really is making Jay look bad. It's like, in that point, you shouldn't just send Jay out. Now, we know the only reason why Jay came out was to save Jimmy. But it still says LA Knight. You making it about Jimmy, but at the same time, you're still saving LA Knight. Just like with Braun, just like when Sami Zayn, John Cena, and Brock Lesnar. You know, Brock Lesnar basically was used to save Sami Zayn. Just like with Tiffany Stratton, he was literally using Nia and using Jay to save Tiffany. What up, Seriously Kyle? What's good, bro? Well, this show is over with, guys. I guess I'm gonna end this stream. I mean, this show ain't hard to rate. This show is terrible, man. I want to get it a 1. I don't even think this deserves a 2. Because it was just a bunch of filler matches. None of the segments were really good. The ending was the same old stuff. They tried to add a little drama and hype, but it wasn't doing nothing but making Jey Uso look bad. And then had the nerve to have Jimmy say you acting like Roman. Like, y'all had the nerve to say that, which should automatically tell you the path Jay finna be going down. Because look at Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns ain't never get his rematch. He ain't never getting no title shots, no rematch, no nothing. And now he's booked like a weakling fighting Bronson Reed and PLEs in the beginning of the show, when in every PLE he was the main event. And not only was he always in the main event, he had that main event feel. And he had the main event draw. Something we don't really get too much nowadays when it comes to our main events, even in the PLEs. So yeah, on a scale out of 1 to 10, guys, I'm gonna have to give this show a 1. I'm sorry, man. Last week I think it got a 2 or 3, or maybe I think I might have gave it a 3 last week. This week it get a 1. Just a whole bunch of nothing. Like I said, the only slightly interesting part is this new pathway that Jay is apparently going down. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be good for Jay Uso. It's not. Jay Uso even brought up the fact that he wanted his title back, but he said that to Jimmy, and I'm just in my head like, why would you say that if you never even acted as if you wanted it, and Mr. A surely never booked you to want it? Then all of a sudden you say it to Jimmy like it's supposed to mean something, which basically to me is a mockery to Jay, pretty much saying like, hey, he ain't never going to get it. Danny said there was a time when Jay Uso versus LA Knight would have been a WrestleMania dream match. Not anymore. True. Yeah, if they would have did that like at the beginning of this year, right? Or maybe towards the end of last year, yeah. Because now too many bad things that happen to both of them. Too many. It's like too many bad things, especially that Gunther stuff. It's like, yeah. Damn, and you would put these guys in commercials with each other. It's just so weird. They're in commercials with each other. Why would you make them fight? Just something to waste their time while Seth Rollins just keeps running off with that title. Seth Rollins clearly not even in the vision anymore at this point. He's not even in the vision anymore. Danny said Becky Lynch is going to be in the new Star Trek show dropping next year. For real? I think I did hear something about that. I remember Becky Lynch being in the new Happy Gilmore movie. So I guess she's starting to act more, I guess, because I do remember her in that movie, including MJF. Should I actually enjoy MJF in that movie? Even though he ain't had too big of a role, he just played one of his many sons. But it was still cool to see him acting, just like Becky. It was cool to see her acting, though, in a film, All right, that's my review, man. 1 out of 10, man. This was not a good episode. It was just too much stupid and nothingness. It wasn't so dragged out like SmackDown. Like SmackDown was just hella dragged out with nothing. This Raw did have more to it, but it was just less stuff to really care about or that mattered. Like, not even any of the matches really matter. Rusev versus Penta, that didn't really matter. Nikki versus Asuka, that didn't really matter. Lyra lost to Raquel clean, which was shocking, but now Lyra probably just gonna beat Roxanne next week. Asuka beat Nikki clean. Well, no, I can't remember if that was clean or not. But Asuka beat Nikki, yeah, but that means she's probably just gonna get beat by Rhea next week, or Rhea and Nikki just gonna team up and beat Asuka and Kyrie next week. And like I said, they haven't even been doing anything with Kyrie, which I find to be messed up. Like, remember when Kyrie was on that big winning streak? Now they don't even do nothing with Kyrie. They like nothing. She's just caught in the middle of nothingness. Io doesn't know how to be cool with her homegirls because of Nikki Bella and Rhea Ripley, which is just so forced and so stupid. Just like now, as you can see, Jimmy and Jay can't even be on the same page. This is like Roman Reigns' bloodline all over again, except Roman is not even involved. And instead of Sami Zayn, it's LA Knight. What? Durante said, "Watch Bailey help Lyra." Probably, I could see Bailey helping Lyra, so Bailey don't got to take no smoke because Lyra act like she was so mad at her. I don't think it's over with between Bailey and Lyra, but I don't know how though. If she's supposed to be turning heel, that's gonna be the weird part about it though. But all right, guys, I'm finna go ahead and get out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please hit that like button. Let me know, comment, subscribe. I've been working more on my main channel lately, so I'm sorry if I ain't been producing videos. And the only time I miss streams is if I'm at work. But I do got to put more time in videos. But I'm like, man, I kind of want to start working back on my main channel. So sorry I ain't been making no videos, but I try my best to tell y'all most of everything during the live streams. But I do need to get back into that too, though. You know, so to focus on some things. Danny said, "What's going on with Solo and the MFTs and Jacob Fatu? Basically, got all of them basically got thrown on the back burner for Sami Zayn. Like, it's sad because Solo and Jacob, as long as they had the titles, neither one of them got treated better as Sammy. Sammy literally just got the title, and now he gets to get showboated with John Cena and get protected by Brock Lesnar, something that Solo and them never done. Sammy should have never even beat him on his own, but you know, he used the help of other Samoans to beat a Samoan, which makes no sense. And then ever since he won, they've been gone. Solo, MFTs, Jacob. Oh, they really did Jacob dirty because Jacob literally was the one fighting Solo for the belt in the feud with him, but he helped Sammy, but then he act like he don't need the belt and then he just disappears. So it just shows that Mr. H is really doing the Samoans dirty as hell. And he's putting Sami Zayn above pretty much anything. So yeah, he just didn't use them. Just like last week, he didn't even use them. But guess what? Sami Zayn took almost an hour of the show up with John Cena, but said fuck the MLTs and fuck Solo on them and fuck Jacob Fatu. And the sad part is they were the ones that were competing for that mid-card title. So yeah, they just gone. They'll be back. You know he gonna bring them back eventually though. But they ain't gonna be doing nothing. All right, so I hope y'all enjoy this one, man. I'm finna go ahead and head out. Yeah, you know I'm kind of pissed off about. You could tell I'm pissed off about that because it's like, this is why he changed the name of them. You know, this is why he changed their name because that name, like I said, the Bloodline was a very popular, very big name. Notice he changed it, which was another form of ruining them. Let me change your name to something stupid, you know, and then start treating them even more dumber. You should have never changed that name. But all right. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the later tip. Y'all take care, man, and have another good one. Yeah, man. Now that's on my mind now, man. Just thinking about that, like, he did Jacob. And ain't it sad too, because Jacob was over. The crowd clearly loved that man. And look how he's ruining it, as usual. He don't care. All right, so peace out. Y'all take care.
Acknowledge me.
And that's no,
That is a lie. We want the smoke. Oh, wow.